I had to wake up again at 2 something here to train somebody at 6 a.m. over there. So I haven't said nothing. My memory is like gone.
Well, I wasn't sure if we were on or not, so I wasn't surprised. So anyway, we can get you.
What are you doing today?
What's that?
You're doing push today, right?
Yeah, we haven't done push. That's right.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna do it from your knees?
Well, what are we starting with chest?
No, always overhead press first.
Oh, the overhead?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was doing it with I did that purple band like you told me to get overhead, standing.
You could do the overhead standing?
With the purple. Not
okay, let's do it with the purple standing.
Right.
And then once you get to the last one that you know you can't get another complete rep, come down to your knees and get on your knees to do it, to finish it. So in other words, you go like this, right? You do as many as you can up here.
Yeah.
And what happens is once there's always one rep that you know it's the last one. There's no way you're gonna get another one, right? When you get to that one, I want you to then drop to one knee and then the other knee and continue from here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need something to drop onto.
Do you need the foot plate? You gotta drop onto the foot plate because you gotta put your knee on the foot plate or the foot plate will come down. You gotta put one knee first on the foot plate and then the next knee on the foot plate.
Okay. Well, I don't need to stand on the foot plate to start, right?
Yes, you do, because the overhead you have the.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm so used to.
If you manage your way to do it without it, I'll be impressed.
Well, I can stand on it.
Yeah, but that won't work well. That'll tweak your ankles.
All right.
So squat down first and then get in position. Never do it from there. So you squat down, especially if you being so tall. Heavy bands are gonna almost be impossible to bring up. So you gotta squat down, get in position, bring the bar up. So you go like this. You first go like this. You squat down,
right?
Get in position, then stand up.
I saw you doing it yesterday. I watched your videos yesterday.
Okay.
But I can't squat that far.
Well, but squat as much as you can.
Yeah.
There you go. Get in position. Now, you see how your elbows are behind you? The elbows have to be under that bar. They have to be, exactly. Your chest is out, shoulder blades pulled back. And keep your wrist straight when you do it.
Okay.
Okay, now push straight up and over your head. And push your head through it. Go all the way through, up higher, above your body.
That's as far as I can go. That's as far as my arms go.
All right, so then come back down. You got to shrug your shoulder blades up, by the way, at the end. When you push up, you got to shrug your shoulder blades up.
That's as much as they go.
All right. Well, it'll improve little by little.
Yeah.
And you sure you can't push behind you? Okay, and at the top, stop for a moment, because this is one thing that you're doing. This is why you can't go up. Look, stop for a moment. You're doing this. You're doing a lot of, you're here, and you're pushing the bar up like this, right? The elbows are in at the bottom, right? When they go up, they start going out, and they point out. In order to get your arm here, this has to go this way. So your shoulders could open. And then you shrug up. If you stay with your arms like this, you can't go up. The arm has to rotate out so you could go up.
I thought the elbows stayed below you. No?
Yes, stay below you, but they go out at the top. They're still below the bar. They're not the elbows are never like here but they're still below the bar and they go like that.
Okay. Let me try.
Allow your elbows to rotate out. Out. But see how you're pushing it in front of you.
What? Mikhail, how do I pronounce your first name?
Mikhail's fine.
Okay. See, just my shoulders, they're very forward. They don't have the range to go back. See?
Go like this for a moment. Go like this, out like this. Push up, down from there. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so let's work like that.
That's the
It'll
range.
slowly get there. It'll slowly get there, little bit by little bit. The more you move it, the more you'll get it.
Yeah, that just so you know, that's the limit of my range. Okay, that's as many I think as I can do.
Now go to the floor, one knee at a time. When you see you leave the bar, no, you stay holding the bar in position.
Yeah, it's not gonna work for me. Sorry.
All right, okay. Go to the floor first.
Yeah, I can't keep getting on the knee.
I
Yeah, that's a long
would
way
suggest
down.
you probably do it from the floor at the beginning, most likely. Then
Yeah, this. Okay.
your knees are hard there, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, it actually seems to put more stress on my back.
Okay, then don't do it. Then only do the one standing.
Yeah.
And how many do we get in total? Do you think?
I think 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
You might want to try the light orange band.
Oh, come on. I'm not that. I know I'm that weak, but that's okay.
Well, but that's the you see, in the beginning, we're not trying to push your strength. We're trying to push actual movement. Little bit by little bit, that little movement actually then improves the little balancing muscles, whatever they're called, the auxiliary muscles. And that starts getting you then the ability to lift the ones that you can. So it isn't like right now, you're stronger than that purple band. But right now, we got to work your actual balance movements, and then you'll be able to lift the amount that you should be able to lift.
All right. This is good.
So
I like that you're the only trainer who's actually showed me how to do it. The rest of them literally just
little by little bit. All we're trying to do is see how your movement applies to you, and then how we're going to change it.
Yeah.
Your shoulder is bad news. We got bad news on that shoulder, but there really is a limited range because you're buried like this, and this is because you've really never worked out enough to allow you to get the movement. The movement will come. You will eventually open it up, but we have to do it with little light bands, little bit at the beginning. And that little movement, you'll be surprised that eventually will get you all the way up.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing stopping right now. There's no way your shoulder blade is, your socket's still able to, but right now you're like frozen in place. We'll get that out.
That would be great.
Okay, so now the chest press.
Okay, so use the white band.
Is that what you're able to use?
Yeah, I thought.
All right, let's try it.
I'm probably not doing it right.
Yeah, most likely.
Right. And then do I double it to make it tighter to my chest? Because
I doubt it. You have long as hell arms.
I know. Huh?
All right. So even though you are narrow, you have long as hell arms. So I don't see how you couldn't be getting all the tension that you would need. Perfect. But just from what I could see there, you have. Okay, but see now what I need you to do is you see how your shoulders are like. Look, you're like this. I want to show you. You're like this, right?
Yeah.
You want to be like this. You got shoulder blade back, not up, down, like that. And then if the bar is here, you see how this comes down? Wherever your elbow's at, when you put your shoulder blade back and down, you bring that bar down to that. So the bar will be at the height of your elbows. And
so 90 degrees.
And the form is parallel with the floor. So you pull your shoulder blades back, chest out, and down like this, and your shoulder blades are pasted together. The bar, you bring down and slide it down to wherever that elbow is at. And from here, you push straight out. You notice I'm not letting my elbows roll. You push straight out, and you let it push you back. Don't let the bar come up. You let it push your elbows back and squeeze out. let it push your elbows back and squeeze out. That's all you do. But let me see you, senor. Let me see you first.
You
And
see?
it would help. I know, Tom, that you're tall as hell, but if
Yeah.
you could get that camera to get yourself a stand to get as high as you are somehow,
Yeah.
because then I'm seeing you from the bottom, and I really can't tell much because of your angles. You're so high, right? If it was a little higher, I could see more.
Hold on.
Put me on that drawer over there or something, because at least the drawer's at your height. There you go. At least there, yeah, there I can see you better. Now turn sideways. Yep. Now I want your shoulder blades pull back, like stick your shoulder blades back, pin them.
As much as they go.
Here we go. He always tells me as much as they go. Now chest out. Puff your chest out. Feel like you have an arch.
I don't. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay, push straight from there. Now let it push your elbows back slowly. Slow. Back forward. Don't let go. Don't let it go any further back. You don't have to go that far back. Right there. Right there. That's it. No. Stop like 2 inches away from you when you come to the back. And as you push forward, lean yourself back and you see how your shoulders are coming forward? Leave them back. Leave everything back. You arch back. There you go. Slow. Resist on the way back and don't come back so far. Leave it like 2 inches off. Like right there. We want that constant tension. Right there. Perfect. Stick the chest out. Feel like you're sticking your chest out. Even there, right there.
Feel like I am.
Yeah, right there. That's it. Let's go. Push. Slow. Squeeze it. Good. Don't let it come back so far. Remember, we want that right there. Go. There you go. Right there. Go. Squeeze. There you go. And think, I know you say you can't think of the shoulders being back and your chest out. Always have it like that. Keep an arch in you. Good. Here we go. We're getting to the fun zone. This is what you dream about. Squeeze. Resist back now. Slow. Back forward. Come on. Tom, you're good, Tom. You're doing great.
Well,
that was good.
So where should I?
How was that?
I should feel it here.
Where do you feel it?
Well, I still feel it up here.
Of course, because you're getting a lot of work there. Because the thing is that you're very forward pronated, right?
Yeah.
Until we get you all the way back eventually.
Yeah.
You are using a lot of this no matter what, because you're keeping yourself like this, right?
Right.
And we got to get you to be more open. But regardless, trust me, you still got work in your chest.
Yeah.
You still got work in your chest.
Yeah, it feels better than it's felt ever before doing this. So that's good.
Perfect. And you actually tried and you pushed your way there.
Yeah.
All right. So now comes the triceps.
What do you think I should use? Just purple?
Probably. Because you got long arms. Tell you that.
And there's different ways of doing it. So how do you?
I would do it with the X because you're narrow. I would do my X. So I would do.
Well, I've seen you do it behind the head. I've seen you.
No. Behind the head. That's way too hard for you right now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves either.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was the head. I don't know.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What I'm telling you is do the X like this, where you grab the band. It's doubled. You go like that.
Yeah.
Right? So now you hold one in each hand. So you grab the band that's doubled, and you grab one in each hand. That's it.
Oh.
All right. And then you put one over your shoulder here, and one over your shoulder here. Right. So now you have an X in front of you, right?
Uh-huh.
So now this little X in front of you, right? Just like this. You grab it and you pass it over your head. Now it's behind you.
Oh.
So now the band is sitting here rather than behind you. And from here, you could do your tricep however you want, right? You could do.
I see.
I wouldn't suggest you do squat crushers yet, but I would do at least keeping my elbows at a 45 like that, right?
Yeah.
And then slow into it. Slow, slow, slow. Let it bring you back. We sit with the triceps, squeeze into it. All right? That's all we're doing. Squeeze into it. All right? You got that already? What?
So
grab one in each hand. You got 2 bands. Exactly. Put one on your shoulder. Put your hand through it. Let's say put your left hand through that little thing and put it on your shoulder. Yep. And set that on your shoulder. Yep. Now the other hand, stick that on your shoulder. Now you have an X. Pass it over your head. The X. The X in front of you. That right there, pass it over your head. Yep. Right there. Pass that over your head. Now adjust. Grab the bands with your thumbs on the back. No, on the back side. Go under your arms and pull like this. The one that's coming out of the bottom, out of the back side, stick your thumbs under it and just pull it down. So you straighten it down behind you. So you make it comfortable. Yep. Now, grab your hands under it. Put your hands under it. Yeah, and grab from underneath. Now, stick your shoulders out like this. Your elbows out like this and keep them there. And just go like that. Right there. Turn sideways. So I can see you from the side. Push your elbows a little bit more forward. A little bit more in front of you. Right there. Keep them there. And you lean back. Lean back. Stick chest out. Control that. Slow, slow, slow. Squeeze. You could go a little further down when you go. Squeeze. How are you feeling that?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it.
Good, good.
I think I'll be doing the black band next.
Okay, good. Well, once you get good at this one right here, we'll move it up to the skull crusher, which will make it, the higher your elbows are, the harder it becomes with the same band. If you were to put the elbows all the way in front of you now, like up high, you'll see that one rep becomes like almost impossible. Like, no, have the elbows in front of you. Watch. Lift them up like this. Go like this. Like this. Like this. And try that and watch the difference that it hurts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So usually you want to start like that. And as you get more tired, you bring the elbows down and you continue going down. So what I have most people do is do this. They start here.
Yeah.
And then while keeping tension, once they see this, then they go here. Once they see that, oh my gosh, I'm dying, then you go like this and you finish here. You finish like that. Because you're always able to get more going down. Because it's easier going down than it is going high.
Okay.
All right.
I got a couple more minutes and I got to head out.
So now we got front squat.
Okay. Let's, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. You were trying to get away with that squatting.
That's right. I hate squats.
Well, nobody in their right mind likes them. But they work.
Do you want it back to where it was?
So do you do front squats or do you do, huh?
Do you want the video where it was before or lower?
Well, it's fine at that height.
It is?
It's fine at that height. Yeah. So now what I want to know is, you do front squats or you do single leg squats?
Just front squats. Right? Okay. Yeah. But
do me a favor and stand over there and do me a squat without even using the bar to see what it is you do when you're squatting.
From here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I'm limited. I'll tell you. Okay. I get down to there.
Okay.
That's it.
And you get down to there and you have a lot of forward lean. By forward lean, I mean in order for you to come down, you're having to go like this. Right?
Yes.
I want you to get doors and open a door, and I want you to practice at home grabbing the doorknobs and going down. You put one foot on each side of the door like this.
Right. Yep.
Right. And then, of course, if you lean forward, you're going to hit the door. You can't, right?
Right.
So you just practice doing this. So you're going straight up and down, because the front squat requires you to be straight up and down as much as possible, obviously, as much as possible, because the forward lean is for a back squat, right? Another thing is you're probably going to have to elevate your heels. You're going to have to buy heel wedges or heel elevations, because look, it's just like I could use this foot plate, which is very high, elevate my heels, right? So now my heels are high, right? So now when I go down, watch my upper body. See, there's no lean. And this is exactly what you want in a front squat. You don't want this in a front squat. You don't want this. What you're going to do is this.
Right.
Right. First of all, that's because your quads are weak. So you want to shift it to your back, to your butt, and your thing. That's what. Whenever you see that happening in the X3, you see everybody leaning forward. Yeah. They're trying to do a back squat, because the front squat is harder. Simple as that. Because your quads are not used to that amount of tension. All right, so you got to get yourself heel lifts, because I already know you got bad ankle things. Right? Elevate your heels.
I got the heel lifts. I ordered them.
Let's use them. Yeah, put them down there. Put them on the foot plate. Now watch. Put them on the foot plate and show me the front squat without anything, and let's see how better that you.
No, it's much better.
Yeah, and look at me. Try to. Instead of sticking your butt back, try to first let your knees go forward and you sit down straight as best as possible. See, that's much better. You have a lot less lean.
Yeah.
Much better. So you'll be more comfortable that way. All right, now let's try it with I would use the purple band at most.
Yeah. Okay. Is it doubled?
No, of course not. There's no way. It's
just haven't been a while.
If you do that double, they'll give you a prize, senor. Even with that band, especially at your height, that band might just break apart.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, the other way, because if you have the heel, the higher part of the back, you gotta be turned this way. Yep.
And then getting it on my, I don't know how to, because I don't have a chest. I don't know how to hold it.
You got to hold it on your shoulders. It doesn't go on the chest. It goes up here. Right here?
Yeah.
Right there. Even that sucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do I hold it?
Well, you hold it. You're supposed to just leave it there and stick your elbows up. You don't try to hold it with your hands. You got to have your elbows all the way up and your hands out in front of you. Think of doing this.
Like that?
Like this. Look. Like this. Your hands are out. You just lift up with your hand like that. Hold your hands like that is good. Now let your knees go forward and you sit down. There you go. There you go. There you go. And back up. Now don't lock out the knees. Don't lock out at the top. Stay like at the most right there. Right. Stop right there. That's it.
It is when I'm roll over.
Yeah, especially with a shirt on. If you had a tank top and you expose your physique, it's better. Actually, what you do is do this. Pull your sleeves up. Pull your sleeves. Shirts suck. I'll tell you right now, shirts suck for this kind of move. You put it on your bare skin, it'll stay there. A lot better.
Okay.
Ready to go? Let's go. Good. You might not think, well, I'm not doing much and my movement sucks.
I feel it.
Listen, you're doing great. little by little, this will improve just by doing it. That's the whole thing. If you don't do it, it never improves. But this range that you're seeing right here, you're actually have really good form here. So little by little, you'll be able to get deeper and deeper. But you have to do it in order for it to happen.
Okay. That's
Okay,
good.
that was it. Okay,
That's it.
I think I did enough for today.
I gotta go, but okay.
Okay, so you notice, don't have the sleeves suck.
Yeah.
All right, sleeves on a shirt, they're useless.
Yeah.
They will, that especially if you had the shoulders that Dr. J has, that they're like two bowling balls up there. Yeah, that'll stay up there with anything. It doesn't matter, right? But unfortunately, me and you are smaller people as far as we were always been small. If you don't expose the skin, it's not gonna stick on there. It's just gonna fall. Right?
Yeah.
So, but overall, all we gotta do is just practice that. We practice a little bit by little bit, and every time you do it, you'll notice that your range will improve. Even with that little bit you did there, you think I did nothing there. No, it still did work.
No, I felt it. Okay.
Perfect.
So that's you videoed that too. You can send me the
Yes,
video?
I'm gonna send you that right now.
Awesome.
All right. Have a good day, senor.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.